everyone, welcome to the Vaishi Makeup YouTube channel, and today I have to share with you a very awesome product which I had shown in my MAC haul as well previously. If you want to check out my MAC haul, then you can click here. I will link the video here. And in my MAC haul I got this Pro Conceal and Correct palette in the shade medium deep. I am NC42 and these palettes are available in 3 shades. They are available in a lighter shade and a deeper shade, that is a medium deep, which I have, and then there is one darker shade as well. For somebody who is an Indian, and generally we all Indians or mostly Indians range between NC38 to NC45, and this palette is great for those who are between NC40 to 45. And let me tell you why I am completely in love with this palette. First of all, let me show you what all it has. It's a small compact palette which is easy to be kept in your travel bag or a makeup kit. It doesn't have a mirror, and this palette was basically made for the makeup artist, and that is why it was previously available only in the Pro store, but now it is easily available in all the MAC store in their permanent line. And for somebody who is NC42 like me, this is a great palette. This palette has 6 colors, and since it has variety of colors, you can easily mix them or you can use them individually, and you can create your own darker shade. A person who need little more yellowish touch in their foundation or concealer, then they can use this shade. This is an rich yellow shade, and this is pretty yellow. If you see, this is pretty yellow. I kind of don't use this shade because I find it little too yellowish for my skin tone, but other shades are like awesome for my skin tone. I'm going to show you in the video ahead how I correct and conceal with this palette, and how I contour also with this palette and highlight. That is why I said that it's a complete palette for me. It has all the things which I need in a compact form. Each of the concealer has 1 gram of product in it, and if you get a separate alone concealer like the Studio Fix concealer, then you will get 6 gram of product in it. So basically it's just like one studio concealer in one palette, because it is 1 gram, like it has 6 gram, like you got the maths right. Let's talk about the texture of these palette. These are very pigmented, and little bit of product goes long way, and you really don't need to blend much. It blends so beautifully and so seamlessly. You do not require much of an effort, and that is why I like to use it for contouring as well, because contouring needs a lot of blending, and but this kind of texture, it makes the work super easy. So let me just start with the hyperpigmentation problem and concealing all the dark circles. For that, I am using the dark orange shade. This shade is great for neutralizing hyperpigmentation from acne scars to dark circles around the eyes and lips. And it is important to adjust your corrector color to the shade of your skin. For example, if there is someone who is deeper skin tone, should use a very deep orange concealer. So I am going to just apply the orange color corrector under my eyes, and I'm going to apply it on the acne scars as well as around my mouth, and just blend it with the brush. Now on top of these orange color corrector, I'm going to use this NC42 shade from the same palette and tap that shade on the color corrector and blend it out. Now I'm going to use my Studio Fix foundation in the shade NC42, and I'm going to apply this foundation all over my face with the help of a beauty blender, and this will completely cover my acne scars and the darkness around my mouth as well as my dark circles. Now I'm going to contour from the same palette, and the shade is NW43, and with my bronzing brush I'm going to swipe the bronzer in the sucked in area underneath my cheekbones, from just above the outer corner of my mouth to the very top of the ear and into the hairline. The texture of this bronzer is so creamy and lightweight, and it's so easy to blend it out that this is one of my favorite cream contouring bronzer, and in fact this is one of the best contouring bronzer I have ever come across till now. Now I'm going to take the shade lighter than my skin tone, and that is shade NC40, and I'm going to use that shade to highlight my forehead area and my nose and the area around my mouth, and it makes so much of a difference. And now I'm going to just redo my lipstick, and I'm going to apply blush and do some of my brows, and here it is, the final look with this palette. This palette can be used by anyone who is dry, combination or oily skin. And in winters what I do is I kind of just warm the texture, the concealer a bit, and but in summers I don't need to do that right now. I can just easily pick it up from my brush and apply it. But in winters what I do is I use my finger and just warm it a bit and then apply it, so that I do not need a lot of product and it gets blended easily. More of all, because I use it personally, I don't care much about the finger thing. Otherwise, if you are a makeup artist, then you should definitely use your brush with this. Talking about the staying power, if you are done with your contouring, highlighting and correcting with this palette, then just take a translucent powder and fix it up with it, and you're good to go for 8 hours. It's that good. This palette has 6 shades in it, and the shade names are NC40, NW40, NC42, NW43, Rich Yellow and Burnt Coral. And yes, it's an expensive palette, and it costed me around rupees 3,350, and in US it is of $40. This palette has a shelf life of 3 years, so that's a pretty good time because the quantity is little less, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to finish it much faster because whenever I have some special thing planned, I always use this palette. I hope you like the correcting and the concealing and the contouring tutorial with only one palette, and that is the MAC Pro Conceal and Correct palette. And if you want me to do such videos, then do hit the like button, and I will see you again. Till then, bye bye, and yes, please do subscribe to my channel.